Oh, what's up, MVBs? Welcome back to the Patreon page, or if you're new, then welcome. Thank you for tuning in because I am very fired up to be checking out this album from Muse, The Origin of Symmetry, or rather, Origin of Symmetry. So for those that aren't aware, this is the Patreon poll winner of the month, and we do monthly polls here, and I'm really glad that this won. You know, I still haven't checked out the new Muse album, Will of the People, and I feel like this is a good album to check out, you know, to give me some context moving forward, checking out their new album, which I've heard has got some negative reception, actually. I'm trying to avoid spoilers, but you know, it's the internet after all. Yeah, so with this album, I've heard that, you know, after doing my reaction to some of the new songs, that Muse has had like kind of a heavy background. So going into this, I'm expecting more of a heavy kind of Muse, but I don't know. But I know this is like an older album, and that has me really fired up. I just want to hear something like a little bit more nostalgic, something sounding, I mean, and something from the 90s kind of sound, or like, I guess this is 2001, but you know what I mean? Just something old and just something rock. Like, I don't know. I'm really excited for it, and I feel like I'm kind of like tiptoeing around this intro, so let's just get started with this album reaction. I think that's all we need for chit chat, so let's fucking do it. Origin of Symmetry, Newborn. Let's get it. 3, 2, 1, go. These videos that I found are also lyric videos. Sounds cool already. Let me just make sure that the playlist is in order, which tends to happen with YouTube.
Link it to the world, link it to yourself, stretch it like a bird squeeze. The love for what you hide, the bitterness.
It sounds cool already. What an intro. Beautiful repeated melody from the keys. Ooh. It's almost got like a surf rock kind of tone. Like it's much more heavier and bassier, but ooh. Damn, he really is a fantastic guitar player. Those rhythms are not hard to play while you're singing. If he's doing that. Oh, he's probably playing that, actually. We haven't even got a chorus yet. Yeah. This plus that was kind of remind me of Tom York a little bit from Radiohead. Yeah! The song's great so far. Ooh, oh, oh! in the guitars here. Love how the drums are just keeping up that momentum. I'm liking this a lot, man. Going back to that surf rock feel. Change here, okay. Wow. Good job, MVBs. Damn. Fantastic intro. Holy. That's already like the best Muse song I've heard. Yeah, like, you know, I've only known the main singles and I've always like enjoyed their sound, but I never really like loved it, so I never bothered to check out, you know, their discography. I had some buddies who were into Muse, but I just never personally checked it out myself. So they've been very focused on synth, even on their early days. That's pretty cool. The band sounds like they really haven't strayed away too much from their sound. Or some bands I love have completely changed. One of my favorite bands, Thrice, is completely different now. Man, the guitar work is great. They love arpeggios. And drumming, just like the last song, is keeping up the momentum. It's upbeat. It's busy. Okay, I'll stop. Like the other keys, they're just laying out their root note.
It's happiness. Now I won't settle for less. Give me all that peace and joy. I want the peace and joy in your mind. Give me the peace and joy in your
That song really didn't change its ideas too much, which was kind of cool to see. Really focused around that arpeggio. Okay. Intro song, still my favorite, but we got a 6-minute and 22 long song here, Space Dementia. Even their logo is the same. Oh. This sounds like it could be perfect for a movie. Loving the groove and the drums here, man. Oh, this song is a banger. I'm loving the feel of it. Loving the sounds, the flow, the melodies. That transition with that vocal. Wow. have been sleeping on Muse, man. The spacey effect seems suiting. Cool lyrics too. I am intrigued by the lyrics. No way, that 6 minutes is already over. I don't believe it. I'm not checking the timer because I don't want surprises. Oh, there. Oh, see? Oh my god, I didn't know that Muse was this progressive. That song was wicked. Holy crap. Hyper music. Getting different visuals here. I guess this could have been a single. I have a Wikipedia page here to get a little bit more context for the album. Ooh, oh! Nice little heavy groove. Ooh, oh. Musicianship on this record is awesome. Vocals. What? Comes that sick bass line. So yeah, I think the song was a single. I thought it was a cool song. I'm definitely liking the more progressive stuff from these guys though. Plug In Baby, another single. This was the first song that they released back in March 5th, 2001. I was 11 years old. This is before I was really into music. I didn't really become like a passionate music lover until I was like 12 or 13. Then I just became obsessed with music, man. Getting great bass work, really funky tone and everything. Gotta admit, this song is pretty good. You can tell this song was written as like, you know, as a single. I love the more experimental feel from the other tracks a little bit more. This is still a fun song though, don't get me wrong. Like the drums are still upbeat. The tones and the mixing and everything's really good. Yeah, it's catchy, right? It works. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, that vocal. Never mind, this bridge is sick, dude. Great guitar work too. Okay. Great song. Citizen Race. Ooh, this one is long. Cool harmonic groove. God. I am very impressed by this record. That's all I could say.
Self-expressed, exhausting for all to see and to be what you want and what you need, and the truth's unwinding, scraping away. And my mind, please stop asking me to describe. For one moment, I wish you'd hold your stage with no feelings at all. Open-minded, I'm sure I used to be so free.
Oh. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Phaser effect is making me feel all weird in my ear.
Wash me away, clean your body of me.
That was 7 minutes? Jesus, that flew by. Holy. Micro cuts. This record is just the flow, the pacing is on point. Ooh, oh. Oh my god, I love the pacing. Woo! Screenager. All right, Muse. All right. The singles didn't do a good job of selling me on this band, man. That's the problem with the radio. Not enough experimentation. Clearly, these guys are an experimental band. Like, don't get me wrong, the singles showed off experimentation in terms of synths and vocals and guitars. Not in structure and stuff like that I love, right? Ooh, oh. I love how the sound. This is only their second friggin' record, dude. This sounds so like a band with so much experience. Like, especially with their courage to be this experimental is. I don't know. I do feel like young bands are quite experimental, though.
All the scars
But young bands tend to sound like other bands before they find their own identity. This feels unlike anything else. It gets me a little bit of Radiohead vibes at times. But the future, like space stuff, is so unique. This is a little bit Pink Floyd-ish too, but whatever, just enjoy it for what it is. Jeez. What a cool song. Holy, I was just vibing out to it. I wasn't really trying to talk over it. I just love the drums. I love the acoustics, the falsettos. Just a very cool, unique vibe.
Passing by, you light up my darkest skies. You'll take only seconds to draw.
Really slowing things down with this record.
So be mine, and your innocence I will conceal. Darkshines, bringing me down.
Never mind, it's picking it back up. Oh. Cool lead, but I love the melody of the clean guitar here. Their chord progressions are so cool. Oh god, the rim shots too. These guys are, they ooze talent. They ooze talent. Dude, now we're going like jazzy. A Phrygian kind of lick there. I have no idea what to expect with the next song, and I love that. Feeling good.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel.
Ooh.
Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me.
Oh, this is okay. Oh, yeah, this is cool.
Fish in the sea, you know how I feel.
I forgot who does the original. I gotta figure this out.
You know how I feel. Blossom in the trees, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn.
It's Nina Simone, yeah.
It's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good.
Dude, this is crazy because I listen to some oldies, and I love Nina Simone. I love Sam Cooke. It's weird. I don't know why I love oldies.
Stars when you shine, you know how I feel. Set up the fire, you know how I feel. Yeah, freedom is mine, and you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me.
Oh, this is like little goosebumps, man. Oh, this makes me realize I need to do more rock on the channel, man. Sorry, metalcore fans. This shit hits different. Wow. Wow, that was amazing cover. Holy crap. I loved it. Wait, no. This is not right. There's another song, isn't there? Futurism? All right, apparently it's actually track 12 on the Japanese edition of this album, Futurism. So we're going to check out Megalomania. Oh, Jesus Christ. Megalomania. And we'll go back to that song to finish off the Japanese edition. And apparently Feeling Good is the 8th track on streaming services. Covers should be more welcomed on, you know, LPs, right? Especially if they're that good. Holy crap. That was, seriously, an amazing cover. Took the original, did the Muse touch, made it their own. Feeling Good was actually written by Anthony Newley and Leslie Recuse, not Nina Simone. Jesus, okay. Futurism, let's just check it out. That's a great closer. Quality isn't as good on this version. Dude, okay, cool song. But yeah, let's talk about this album. Holy man, so I've done a lot of album reactions and reviews exclusively for, like, you know, the Patreon and stuff, and you know, I feel like I know what I'm getting with most albums, and usually it's not overly too surprising for me. And with Muse, you know, it's really nice to listen to something that's rock and not metal based, because, like, obviously Metal Burb, I'm going to be checking out metal and it's what my audience wants. But at the same time, like, I think people who really know me know that I listen to a variety of music, like I really do. Muse, I never really bothered to check them out, like I said, and I clearly was sleeping on them. Holy crap, this album, simply put, floored me. This is such a good record from so many different aspects and angles and criteria. Like, it's got a lot of pros, so let's break it down through the pros and cons. Number one pro, I don't even know where to start. I think the experimentation is probably going to be my number one takeaway, because, you know, especially for a band that's like picking up some traction, you know, I'm reading their Wikipedia, like their first album did pretty well. And for their second album, you know, to not really sacrifice their artistic ability to sell records and instead just be as creative as possible. Like, this is them experimenting with so many instruments. Like, I'm reading here that they really were playing around with like a lot of different sounds and tones, and obviously you can hear it. And I don't even know if this is the right version that has, like, you know, the string arrangements and other things going on for it, because like in the US version they had to like apparently strip away some stuff. So yeah, even they were extremely experimental. And like another thing is, like, the songs had such cool flow, had such different kind of structures and time durations and everything. It's like all these things combined just makes for a very experimental record that it's just like, I thought they absolutely crushed it. Pro number two is, like, the flow and pacing to their music was just absolutely on point. It's really hard to describe good pacing. Good pacing, it's just like they go from like this cool groove or a nice little break. It's things that you don't really expect that the music to take you to, but like when it does, it feels so natural. It's like, oh, okay, like after all that like heavy guitars and bass arpeggios or whatever, we finally get this cool nice breathing moment. Like, oh, okay, this is what I needed, you're right. And then like the falsettos come in and just like they send you chills, and like there's just little things like that, and then it picks up again to get like upbeat. It's like all these things combined to just make good pacing, and from each song too, there was just fantastic pacing. I thought the record had phenomenal pacing, and I'm looking like Feeling Good apparently supposed to be track 8 or something. Like, I don't know. I thought the pacing was still good on this playlist that I checked out. I thought like each song from like had nice transitions too in between the tracks, which I really like. So this album really feels like a collective piece rather than just a bunch of songs thrown in. And all the songs had like nice pacing from going to like, you know, after like a nice prog rock spacey track, we went to a more crushing kind of single or something, or to a more like slower track. So that's another thing, that just pacing was really good. Another pro is like the vocals are absolutely incredible. Like, you know, I've always thought Muse had good vocals, but here I'm floored. I'm floored by the vocals. They had so much power. The falsettos had so much power. Falsettos don't tend to have that much power, and like I was blown away by the vocal lines and melodies and runs and everything. It was absolutely incredible. Matt's ability to control his voice in that kind of manner is like insane. It literally is insane. And just again, just his range, and also it evokes so much emotion too. I think that's another thing, right? Is that although he's showing off his capabilities, it's not just that. It also, I think, it's attaching alongside the lyrics, which seems to be like relationships and other things too, but it seems very emotionally heavy, and I feel like it's very genuine the way that he's saying these lines, which is another reason why I thought the vocals were just so freaking good. Another pro is like, obviously gotta talk about the musicianship, which was incredible. Like, holy crap, the riffs, the grooves, the keyboards, the drums, everything was just so good. You know, I feel like rock music tends to not get like a lot of flack, but I get some flack, especially from like, you know, the metal community, because metal is a little bit more technical and things, and upbeat, and it's a little bit harder to play. But some rock bands and some rock artists really friggin' deliver, and I feel like Muse, I don't really hear Muse in conversations when it comes to like bands that are really good at their instruments, and like maybe here and there, but like when it comes to mine, it's like Dream Theater or something, right? But Muse really friggin' floored me with the musicianship. Like so many memorable riffs, so many grooves, but it's also the different tones, which was a huge takeaway, right? It's not just having a cool riff, but like, how can we make this riff stand out a little bit more? Let's play around with some fuzzy kind of effects or phasers and things like that. And it just really made everything just come to light. And I thought just the musicianship, again, was just really good. Drumming, keys, all of it was so good. Another pro is, dude, I can go on and on. I can go on and on. I really like the cover to Feeling Good. That blew my mind. I love the original, well, at least the Nina Simone version. And hearing their take was just really cool. It makes me want more covers on actual full LPs, because that was a really nice surprise, and it fit the context of the album. You know, like even like lyrically, it felt like it seemed kind of fine with the album. Also, the tone matched the album, so it didn't seem off. And I think that's why the cover works so well. Another reason why it works so well. So I love the cover on this. Guys, this is such a good record. Let's move on to the cons, and as you can expect, I don't have cons. This is really good music. It's a breath of fresh air for me. I feel like there's been a lot of albums lately where I've just been a little bit critical, haven't been really vibing out to it, and I know people who sign up for the Patreon might be a little bit disappointed, but I gotta stay true to my thoughts. I have to. To me, when I hear good music, I gotta talk about it. I gotta rave about it, so that way when I hear the good music, it feels that much more special, right? And Muse absolutely floored me with this album. I am a Muse fan for sure, and my buddies were right. I had some buddies who were into this band, and I was clearly sleeping on them. Guys, that's my thoughts on Muse Origin of Symmetry. I'm curious to know what your thoughts are, so comment down below. Spice up my life. Guys, is this the best Muse album? That's what I like to know. Maybe some stories about Muse, what made you fall in love with Muse, or if you're enjoying this album reaction and just listening to Muse with me, then that'd be really cool, and hopefully you became a new Muse fan. But yeah, guys, if you're a new Patreon or patron and new MVB, then feel free to check out all the other album reactions that we do on Patreon. There's going to be a reaction review to the new Muse album too, so stay tuned for that. Also, there's a Discord, so check out the link on the post if you want to talk to Muse with me or others. But yeah, thank you for supporting the Patreon. I truly appreciate it. But on that, thank you for tuning in. Till next time. Peace.